to switch it. Doesn't really fit in there. Big whack mic. Let me shove it on there. There we go. That's good enough. It'll fit for now. It'll fit for. Okay. Guys, next comic coming to the stage. Everybody, please make it loud for my good friend Joanna Gray.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
So yes, who grew up in San Diego? Who lives here now?
Woo!
Oh, y'all, seriously, you drove here? You don't live. Who lives here now? Alright. Who saw the exciting / depressing news that San Diego is now the most expensive place to live in the country? That is the appropriate response. I was all set to be like, don't cheer for that. That's bad news. I have my notes. This is not for me. The notes are for you all because I have no ego. I just want to make you all laugh. So the notes they make us all happy. It'll just go smoother, unlike this microphone situation. I was already living in San Diego and it was the most expensive place I've ever lived. But now that it's official, I just find it sort of inconvenient that this is the time that I have chosen this weirdly expensive hobby. Because I have to pay for parking and there's usually a 2-drink minimum everywhere I'm gonna go to try to get 90 seconds of a stranger's attention. It costs me a lot of money. Not here. Mic Drop is amazing. It's free parking, there's no drink minimum. Please invite me back. I would love to be here over and over. I would love to be here, although also the note, but I am kind of afraid to be here. My therapist thinks I'm not ready. But just because I'm paying for her advice obviously does not mean I need to listen to her advice. I stand before you, a liberated woman. No, there's a lot of similarities between stand-up comedy and a therapy session. She doesn't know if I'm lying, and you don't know if I'm lying. I could be making up all of this. I don't live in San Diego. No, I do. It's expensive. I know it. I feel vulnerable in both settings. I do most of the talking in both settings. I should listen to her more, but we've been over that. The main difference between a therapy session and an open mic session is the crying. I do so much more crying after an open mic session. It's just true, guys. Again, who knows if I'm lying? Maybe I never cry. I hear you in the back there. You have seen it recently. All right. Anyway, the whole point of therapy. Oh, excuse me. The whole point of therapy is to learn to feel safe in your surroundings. So maybe my therapist is right. No, we all need safety. I'm going to oversimplify for a bit here because I have a liberal arts degree. And they told me that means I can run my mouth on any topic I want to. Politics, check. Religion, check. Electromagnetics, check. Pop psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put my student loans to work. Let me explain to you how therapy works. Okay. Hang on. Wait, where are we at? Liberal arts also told me to take good notes. Anyway, what we are all trying to do as we look for... The thing we're trying to do is feel safe. So we have our basic needs, water, air, shelter, the address of a good sushi place. And then the thing we're trying to build is a feeling of safety. So I like to kind of know what's going on behind me. What am I doing now? I don't know. Where does it go? That's what she said joke, but I'm not saying it. So. For all you Office fans. All right, let me get back on track. Sorry. When I digress in a therapy session, it costs me about $10 a minute, but here you all are paying for it, so thank you. All right, so we are trying to build safety for ourselves. So a lot of the times what we do, who's heard of the inner child? It's a very poppy, buzzy kind of thing. Most of us have a whole family full of inner children. It's a little bit scary, but that's okay, we'll go through it together. Remember, the liberal arts will get us through. That's what they tell me. So far, we're barely getting by. Anyhow, so I have, I have like an inner Hermione Granger. She's a know-it-all, she's got a plan, she's kind of annoying, but she's usually right. So you may as well listen in the first place. I have an inner Atticus Finch. He's always ready to like fight and defend people, and he's kind of classy about it. I'm working on that part still. One of my inner children, I swear, is a raccoon, chasing anything shiny and leaving everything a mess. Just imagine my kitchen. All I did was cook breakfast before I left the house, and I'm a little afraid to go back home. But I live alone, so I can clean up my own mess on my own schedule, as long as my cat doesn't mess up the cat food situation. But that's usually only if I'm gone overnight. She'll dig in there and I'm like, I live with a cat and a raccoon. Guys, I'm really not sure about this safety feeling. What is happening? They tell us there's a ghost, and at 4 o'clock the lights always turn on. Here, I'm here to guide you through this moment. The liberal, see, look at this. Liberal arts strikes again. Dun dun. Okay, so I've got Hermione and Atticus and my little raccoon. The best metaphor I've come up with, though, is that we all are living with the cast of a Marvel movie in our head. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. You can come back anytime. Teddy, thank you. All right, so we've all got a Tony Hawk, ready with a witty, snarky comment, literally hiding in armor, but secretly a softie. We've all got a Hulk, ready to just, like, lash out at any moment. Hopefully we all have a little bit of Groot, taking care of other people, forgetting to take care of ourselves sometimes, but ready to like show up in new forms. I still can't figure out what Doctor Strange does, but I'm sure he's helpful to the process somewhere along the way. The thing with all of these beautiful fun metaphors is that we are supposed to be the hero of our own movie. You need to get these superheroes, they all need to just have a little cameo. Tony Stark has his own movie, that's already happened. You need to be living your movies. Or my movie, whatever. Wait, hang on. You're gonna live yours, I'm gonna live mine, everybody's got their own, like it's a one movie per person situation. Kind of like these microphones. Alright. So I think this here though is the way that we finally get dudes to go to therapy. Avengers, assemble! Avengers, lie on the couch! Avengers, learn to speak softly and self-regulate. Alright, I've got more Marvel jokes. I'll be back in December, if they'll still have me. In the meantime, I'm gonna go participate in the only therapy I can still afford and go cry in my car in the free parking lot. I'm Joanna. I'm being abandoned.
Joanna, everybody, make it loud! This next comic coming to the